Oh boy. It's about that time. Time for the Fike Club. My name is Richie Fike, and I'm here with the illustrious, the well-known, the notorious Justus. He is the very best. Justus Fike.
That is true. It's a good day. It's a great day. We're going into this Mother's Day holiday, and for you, that holiday is going to be a very different holiday. But may I please introduce our special guest today?
Oh my gosh, we have a very special guest today. Give it up for the love of my life.
Dana Fike.
The apple of my eye. Dana Fike. What's up? Say hi to the people.
Hey.
Yeah, she is very excited to be on the show. Also, for whatever reason, the dogs are on the bed behind us, fighting with each other. Chance, Charlie, y'all stop. We're trying to do a podcast. Don't stare at me like that. You know I don't like it when you stare.
They're just like, but why?
We run such a professional organization around here, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
Well, this was an interesting week, Justus. The playoffs have come to a predictable... I guess it wasn't predictable to us, but at the beginning of the year, most people probably would have said, especially before the Hayward injury.
Before the season began, this was the predicted final, not finals, but semifinals.
Right, totally. It was it's going to be the Cavs and the Celtics, and it's going to be the Warriors and the Rockets.
Yep.
And here we are.
Here we are.
And so we don't need to get into it. The games start tomorrow.
Yeah, 2:30 Eastern, and then either 8 or 9:30.
Yeah, they start on Mother's Day. And so let's just give our predictions, because obviously we're so good at this. We're so good at making predictions about the NBA playoffs.
This is why I'm going to be the best GM, because I'm the best at predictions.
Yeah. Said with all facetiousness.
Yes.
But why don't we ask our guest before we give our predictions? Let's ask our guest, our very special and beautiful,
very special
and wonderful,
and the best mom ever.
Let's ask her thoughts on these playoffs. Dana, who do you think will go to the NBA Finals? In the West, you've got the Warriors and the Rockets. Dana, can you name for us? We've done zero show prep. Can you name for us 2 Warriors and 2 Rockets?
Kevin Durant.
Okay. Which team is he for?
The Warriors.
The Warriors, that's one.
Good.
What's the guy? Stephen Curry?
Yes,
that's good. Come on,
good.
give it up.
Warriors.
That's impressive. So that's Warriors. What about Rockets?
I don't know Rockets.
There's a guy with a really, really
Massive
long beard. Do you know who that is? Do you know his name?
No.
He used to play for the Thunder.
He got traded in 2013.
You don't know
Sorry,
him?
guys.
His name is James Harden.
And then
I've heard of
a player who played for the New Orleans.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, I might know them.
Okay, he's the most probably the most famous New Orleans Hornet of all time.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris. I forgot his name.
The Apostle.
It's Chris something.
The Apostle.
Chris Paul.
That's right, Chris the Apostle Paul.
Yeah, I didn't realize he was at the Hornets.
Yeah, he's it's
I
gonna
thought
be
he was at the Clippers.
and
got
one of
traded?
my all-time favorite Nuggets is
Yeah.
on the Rockets.
Yep.
He just has one name.
Nene.
Nene?
Yeah,
I
watch
thought
me
it was
whip.
Bird.
Now watch me nay
Nene.
nay.
Okay.
Watch me whip.
I remember
Whip.
him.
Now watch me nay nay.
Yeah.
Watch me. So who you got in that playoff series?
Probably would want the Rockets to win, but the Warriors are going to win.
You
And
think
how
the
many
Warriors?
games?
And how many games will it take? It's a 7-game series. You got to win
Probably
4.
like 5 or 6.
Okay, Chance. Listen, y'all don't know what's going on in our life right now. I don't think we've told the story of Chance. I think this is a good moment to do so.
Okay.
Well, let's get her predictions for the Cavs first, and then Cavs Celtics. What do you got? Oh,
Okay, Cavs
name
is
if you
LeBron.
could. LeBron.
And JR.
J.R. Smith. That's
Yeah,
pretty
J.R.
good.
Smith.
Yeah.
Now, if you can name
Oh my
a
gosh.
single player on the Celtics, I will give you
Kyrie.
$100.
No, he's on
He's
the
on
bench.
the Celtics.
He's
yeah,
on the
but
bench.
he's
But he is playing.
no. But
He's not playing, but he's on the team.
on the active roster, meaning playing right now.
Yeah.
Brad Stevens.
Wrong.
Well, he's the
He's
coach.
part of the team.
He's the coach.
He's part of the team.
Which is impressive that she knows the name of the coach.
It's very impressive.
And who does Brad Stevens look like?
I don't know.
A man from our past, from Colorado Springs.
Ew, I don't know.
David Houle.
Oh, yeah, you did say that.
He looks just.
David
If you're
Houle.
listening, David, every time I watch the Celtics, I think of you. Anyway, all right, that's pretty good. So, but you don't know any players. Truthfully, it's incredible what they've done.
It is. It's truthfully just him being a fantastic coach and
Yeah.
Al Horford
See?
saying, "Hey, I'm going to be a good player."
Yeah,
That's
he's
a valid answer then.
he's a great coach. So, who you got? Celtics or Cavs?
Where are they playing?
Celtics have home court advantage.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Boston.
Wow,
That's the opposite of every single person on the planet.
that's a
other
bold.
than
That's a
Boston.
bold. That's a bold prediction. If you're listening, Las Vegas, Dana Fike has picked the Celtics and the Warriors. The
And
Warriors
she
or the
lost a
Rockets?
bunch of money.
The Warriors.
You
The
picked the Warriors, but you want the Rockets.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Who you got?
my
But no, I didn't.
predictions-
No. I'm picking for the first game.
No, we're just
Boston.
talking about the series.
Oh no, the Cavs.
Oh, you got the Cavs in the series.
Yeah, because that's why I asked what was the first home game.
Yeah.
Because I thought of that game.
I actually think she's 100% right.
I think
do
they're
too.
gonna win. Yeah,
I think
the
the
first
Celtics.
game.
I think the
I
Celtics
think LeBron's
win.
going to be super exhausted that first game.
That's
Celtics.
why I did
Celtics.
say that.
Well, they've had 6 days off.
Good point.
He's not exhausted, but I think the Cavs lose game 1 and win the series in 7
And 5.
and 5. Okay. Anyway, all right. That's enough of that. I want to tell the story of Charlie and Chance because.
Well, I mean,
it's
I
really
thought-
Cha-Cha and Chance.
Well, okay. So we've had a dog named Charlie since Colorado.
He's now 6. We got him when he was turning 1 in his first year.
Is he 6?
I think
Around.
so. Something
Goodness
like that.
gracious.
September we got him in Colorado
Times-
on the 2013.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So he's
I
5.
feel
He's
old now.
5. Yeah.
Well, so we rescued Charlie from the mean streets of Pet City in Colorado Springs, which is like, welcome to my hood. It is like the hood of pet stores.
It was in a mall.
Everybody,
It wasn't that bad.
everybody lick everybody. Every dog is just licking every other dog in that place, and they're just like, what do you taste like? I don't know. What do you taste like? It's terrible. It's the grossest
Not
place.
terrible.
You have to wash your hands 6 times when you leave that place because
They did dehydrate Charlie.
there's just guinea pigs and nastiness all over that
I had to
place.
go to the doctor and they dehydrated him.
Yeah.
Sort of like what happened with the other one.
Yeah.
So we've had Charlie for a hot minute, and then this Christmas you told us, Justus, that all you wanted for Christmas was what?
A Doge.
A dog. And so we went and scoured the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex for what breed is Chance?
He's a Yorkshire Terrier.
Okay, yay.
We didn't go for a Yorkie. It was just Mimi and Pop wanted a Yorkie.
Yeah, Mimi and Pop had decided that we had to have a Yorkie. And so I guess that means we had to have a Yorkie. And so that's the truth. Tell the truth.
No, I mean they both have Yorkies.
They are Yorkie fans, and so
Yes,
they
they
believe that Yorkies are the best. Anyway,
They're like Boston fans.
so
Relentless.
you guys looked all over Dallas-Fort Worth, unbeknownst to Justus, and then you found one. You're like,
did.
oh man, it's amazing. It was the right price. They told us that he was housebroken. Lies.
Well, he was for a solid 4 months, and then
If by
he
housebroken
decided-
you mean he will gladly pee on every corner of carpet and rug in your house just to make sure you know where it is.
He didn't do that for the first 4 solid months.
He did, boo boo. You just didn't clean it. Now you're cleaning
The
it.
moment he walked in the house, he peed 3 different times in 3 different directions. Chance has gained the nickname 2 Drops because Chance, he would just walk up to a corner, give you 2 drops, and then walk away. Sometimes he'll kick behind him just to try to lay.
Whenever he poops outside, he'll like look at me and then we'll like do 1, 2, like 2 kicks.
The breed does that. Like
Yeah.
Tucker and Precious, they all kick after they do their thing.
Yeah, I'm not into it at all. But here's the deal. So we got Chance, or you guys showed up at the lady's house to buy this Yorkie, and you
Really
had
was PetSmart. We met her at PetSmart.
You met her at PetSmart, and you had forgotten, I guess, at any point to ask the owner of this dog the name of the dog. So you guys are like, oh, I love him. He's amazing. I love this dog. What's his name, by the way?
We gave her the money already.
Oh, already paid for the dog, and then you asked him his name, and found out he's wanted in 12 states. But what? And then the lady says to you, his name is
Charlie,
which poses quite the predicament for our family because we already have a dog named Charlie.
We just said Charlie, and they both Charlie, and they both stared.
Only the Fikes can have a story like this. So you guys come home and you're like, we have a problem. And I'm like, what? And they're like, well, now we have 2 dogs named Charlie. So if you say Charlie in our house, it's likely that 2 dogs are going to come running.
Yeah,
no, that's
they
not
just
right.
did, actually.
No, I said Chance, and Chance came. And
So yeah,
Charlie, Charlie thinks Charlie's now Chance.
Why did you decide you wanted to name him Chance?
I liked the idea of Chance the dog. I don't know why.
Chance the Rapper?
Yeah.
Which
and then I was listening to some theme music from WWE, and I like the.
No chance. That's what you got.
I love that line. So.
Yeah. So now we have Chance the Crapper in our house, and he's real.
And
people.
we had to change Charlie number 1 to Cha Cha.
But nobody calls him that.
I call him Cha Cha.
We all call him Charlie.
I call him Cha Cha.
Come here, Cha.
Okay.
See, he calls him Cha.
Yeah.
You're the only one.
Cha, but
So now we have 2 dogs named Charlie. Okay, there's one thing I want to talk about before we get to the movie of the week, and we allowed Dana to pick the movie this week. We're not going to tell you what it is yet, but it is absolutely, every time for the past 19 years, anyone has ever asked Dana, what is your favorite movie? She has said this movie that we're going to review. And so I'm curious to hear, Dana, when we do the review, I'm curious to hear how you felt like it held up because we watched it tonight. But before we do that, I fell into a dark, dark hole this week.
You did.
And
I did too.
And it was a hole that I didn't know existed.
You brought me into this hole.
I didn't. Well, I guess I kind of did.
You did.
But
it was a really good hole, and it was a really informational hole, and I'm glad I went down this dark hole.
You've been in this hole before, though. You knew all about it, and I knew nothing about this hole. And that hole, friends, is the dark, dark hole of YouTube videos, of reaction videos. Mm-hmm. Now, if you don't know what a reaction video is, it's basically you're watching someone else watch something else. So, a video came out this week by a rapper named Childish Gambino. Now, listen, parents, it is a very mature video. There's real violence in the video, and there's some language in the video. Justus had already seen it before we started to talk about it, but it's
When did you see it?
It's a very cultural. Hold on, it's a very cultural video. Childish Gambino is an incredible musician, writer, actor, director, and this video is called "This Is America." Anyway,
we'll play a snippet of it.
Nah, I don't know, because there's a lot of kids that listen to this, and I don't want to put people at risk. Parents, let your kids watch this at your own discretion. I wouldn't advise it under like 13 or 14 years old. And kids, just stay away from it. You're not going to understand it anyway. But the reaction videos that I watched this week were like, I couldn't stop watching people watch this video. It's like when you go see a scary movie. If you've ever seen a scary movie and you know that a jump scare is about to happen, mm-hmm. and you're sitting with someone who doesn't know it's about to happen, and you're like sitting in the theater with them, and you're just kind of like, you're facing towards the screen, but you're kind of out of the side of your eye. You're watching your friend because you know they're about to get scared out of their shoes, and you want to see how they jump when it happens. And there's 2 big moments in that video where like, and even we just let Dana watch the video, and she reacted in the 2 big moments like everyone does. Like, what? What was that kind of a deal?
Yeah, but the references to both of those parts were very heavily rooted. So.
Yeah. So let's talk about it. Dana, you just watched the video. You only watched it once. So I'm curious to hear what you thought kind of the point of that video was. Like, what's the message that he's trying to convey?
I mean, there was a lot of like kind of no gun kind of
Rhetoric.
yeah going on. Like that was political. I felt like, especially in the two scenes
The
of
two
the
violent moments.
Yeah, violent moments. I think he was like, you know, what are we doing in America with guns? You know, that kind of thing in a way.
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, I have my own opinions about that, but
Yeah, I know you do. Justus, what did you take from the video as a 13-year-old watching it? What did you take from it?
As somebody who is studying America's past this year, I've seen a lot of in that video. Man, America, we're in this situation where we're finding out what freedom truthfully is to our generation. And it's not the best, so we gotta reshape that, and then we gotta change it a bit and mold it to where we're not causing havoc.
Yeah. Well, if you watch it again, if you watch the video again, Dana, what I think is amazing about the video is Donald Glover is captivating. Everything he's doing, you can't take your eyes off of him, right? Like the dance moves, his facial expressions, his body, like everything about what he's doing is so compelling that you're like, you can't take your eyes off of him. But if you watch the video again and never look at him and only watch what's happening behind him, only watch the action that's happening behind Donald Glover, you'll find out what the video is really about. Because what he's trying to do is be the representation of distraction. So everything he does is meant to distract you from what's happening in the background, which is like super creative.
is that
and
the reason why he didn't wear a shirt?
Well, I don't know, Dana. Did that distract you?
It did not distract me.
Wait a minute. This has turned into a whole different kind of podcast.
I was like, why is he not wearing a shirt?
Did you
Like,
say,
this is
oh,
weird.
wow, chocolate thunder. Here we go.
I didn't say any of that.
Daddy, why do you
So
have to
you were
make it
distracted
always-
by his shirtlessness.
I kind of was.
Oh,
Like, I
yes.
was just like, why is he not wearing a shirt?
What if I take my shirt off right here in the middle of this
I
podcast?
thought I'd be distracted.
Oh, will you be distracted?
I was a farmer tan.
Oh, that's rude. That's
I would
rude.
probably just leave and leave this to you.
Anyway,
go get
so-
some magazines.
If you're like, 15, 16 and older, and you're interested in stuff like that, I think it's a worthwhile video to watch. It is shocking. There is real violence in it, and I think it's meant to. It's
not real.
Well, the people don't die in real life, but like it's violent, and I think it's meant to shock you. It's meant to jolt you and to make you think, and I think it did that. So anyway, without further ado, it's now time for us to get to our movie of the week. And that movie, Dana Fike, it's your favorite movie of all time. What is the name of the movie?
Hoosiers.
Hoosiers.
Yeah.
The movie of the week.
See the movies, old stuff and the newbies. Movies, see the movies, Fight Club at the movies. Movies, see the movies, don't sleep on the Goonies. Movies, see the movies, old stuff and the newbies. Movies, movies.
The movie of the week.
Now, Dana, I really am curious to hear from you why, before tonight, why was Hoosiers always your answer for your favorite movie of all time? Why is Hoosiers or was Hoosiers your favorite movie?
Well, I grew up in a really small town in Livingston, Louisiana, and we still don't have a street, like a red light. Really, really small town, and basketball was everything. Everyone went to the Friday night or Tuesday night, Friday night basketball games, and still do. My parents still go to the games, and it's just like that's where the town can kind of get together. And
It's the main event.
yeah, it's the main event. And
Although baseball's kind of taken over Livingston.
yeah, baseball is too. Yeah. I would say it's definitely been growing the past 10 years
Yeah.
for baseball as well.
But still, Livingston High basketball is like a huge deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Huge
that's
deal.
why. So it reminds you of living in a small town and kind of everybody knowing everybody.
Yeah, I mean, like your business is everybody's business.
Well.
And well, that, and I mean, the storylines were great. I mean, like they had, like in the movie, just a lot of different characters that are just struggling and that are human, and I just really loved it because I just kind of could, I could just kind of see that kind of happening where I grew up as well, you know.
What would be the equivalent of like the team that the Huskers eventually play in the championship game? Probably a team from maybe from Baton Rouge or even from Shreveport, like Evangel High
Or
Doyle.
or New Orleans.
no, Doyle is the name of the school.
No,
Yeah, or
like
like
New Orleans,
yeah,
like,
like a-
Saint whatever. What was it? Like one of the Catholic schools or something like that.
Yeah.
Usually is really good at basketball. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be a big deal.
Okay, so give us, if you would, Justus, the basic plot of the movie. What is the basic plot of Hoosiers?
Okay. So, Coach comes back from the Navy, reunites with one of his old friends. Now is the new coach. Finds his love interest.
Whoa.
Gets to coaching. Lose the first couple games because the star player is not allowed to play. Then have the ability to get almost fired. And then after that, star player comes back. And then win championship.
You yada yada'd quite a bit, but yeah, that's about right. Justus,
I mean,
what did you?
I didn't really like the movie, so
You didn't.
I did not.
What did you expect going into it? With after Mom telling you that it's her favorite movie of all time, what did you expect
Did
going
you
into
thought
the
it was like
movie?
a girl movie?
I thought it was gonna be a meh movie because Mommy's not the best at picking out shows and stuff. We can see with her favorite show, or one of her favorite shows, being The Voice over American Idol.
Whoa! Shots fired.
You don't like American Idol? Have you watched American Idol?
I do like American Idol. I like it more than The Voice.
Whoa! This is American Idol. Okay, what held up and what didn't hold up? Now, the movie takes place in 1951, but the movie was filmed and released in 1984. So sometimes I think about that. Like, for example, Forrest Gump, right? Forrest Gump takes place mostly in the 60s and 70s, and they filmed it in the mid-90s. So if you were going to try to film Forrest Gump again, recreating the 60s and the 70s, it would be a lot harder in 2018 to do that than it was in the 90s. But so, like, in 1984, when they filmed a movie about 1951, they weren't that far away from it. You know, they were only 30 years back.
But now it's just like too far.
Yeah, so it really
What?
is fascinating to think about how difficult it would be to recreate 1951 in 2018.
Yeah, that's why most of it didn't upheld. Like
Well,
there
I
was,
think it was really subtle. I mean,
like not having a TV in your house. I saw that as one of the details.
yeah, it was
They had
pretty
the radio.
subtle.
They
They
had,
had
like-
the radio instead.
Like
Yeah.
the cheerleading outfits, we had really long skirts.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like, you know, like Back to the Future where they like really honed in on it like
They
hard.
kinda
Like,
over-exaggerated
they overdid it. Yeah, this was real subtle and kind of tasteful. Like,
Yeah.
in a way.
I feel like they did the 50s correctly.
Yeah, and it wasn't like New York City in 1951. That's a totally different idea.
It was a small city, and it said we're not even on the state map.
Yeah, and like
so
like
it was
for
like
example,
a small city.
they had, I think that was sugarcane. Was that sugarcane in
Yeah.
Indiana?
Well,
What
then
was
they had
that?
just a bunch of it's a bunch of farmers
But-
basically.
but they didn't have fuel, so they literally had a horse that was like going round and round in a circle that was generating the power that was husking whatever that was. I don't think it was corn. I don't think that was corn.
No, it looked like
It looked like sugarcane, but I don't really know what it was.
Yeah,
but
it said they were doing sugarcane.
it was very rural. That's
Yeah.
a hard word to say.
Rural.
Rural.
Try saying that 5 times fast.
Rural.
But I mean, like,
Sound like a dog.
but they had so in the movie they had like really true life stories that I could like. I don't know. That I could actually like.
Mommy is defending
That we
this
still
movie.
kind of deal with day in day out, like a son and his father struggling, like to have relationships.
That's the best part about the movie.
I thought so too.
The coach trying to like protect the kids, and
Yeah.
there's like a lot of good things. Even
Yeah, some of those stories are just timeless because they're just humanity.
Like I feel like that is pretty. I mean, I could like resonate with that.
Or someone feeling stuck in a small town, like
Yes.
that lady that none of us liked.
Mm-hmm.
She was stuck there. Her dad died. Her mom was sick. She went and got a college education, but because they got sick, she had to come back and take care of the farm. She's got a master's degree, and she's like an English teacher at a high school.
That no one's ever heard of.
Right,
Until that day.
and that's why she's so miserable and like curmudgeon-y.
But then at the end of the movie, she really like started loving
That's 'cause-
basketball.
That's because she caught the vapors.
Is that right?
She caught the vapors. He was like, "What do you think about going down to Deer Creek and going to see a movie with your boy?"
No! Stop!
Okay,
Stop it. Get some help.
Justus, what was the best scene in the movie?
For me, it was definitely the scene where the dad and the son see each other in the hospital.
Yeah,
Just because I was like, that's really nice. And after that, I was like, I love you, Dad.
I love you too, man.
Thanks.
Okay, Dana, what was your favorite scene in the movie?
I think my favorite scene was the speech before the final game.
Let's listen to that. That was one of my favorite
Was
scenes
it?
too.
Okay.
Here we go. Let's listen to it right now.
And now, the starting lineup for the Huskers.
We've been all over this before. Their top player is Boyle, number 15. He averages about 20 points a game. Buddy, you gotta stick right with him. No inside penetration, shut down those passing lanes. And you gotta play tough off those boards. Negate their height advantage.
Hickory, it's time to take the floor.
I'll get preaching. Okay. We're way past big speech time. I want to thank you for the last few months. It's been very special for me. Anybody have anything they want to say?
Yeah. Let's win this and for all the small schools who never had a chance to get here.
Okay.
I want to win for my dad.
Let's win for Coach, who got us here.
Thank you.
With God of heaven, it is all one. To deliver with a great multitude or a small company. For the victory of battle standeth not in the multitude of hosts, but strength cometh from heaven.
And David put his hand in the bag and took out a stone and slung it. And it struck the Philistine on the head, and he fell to the ground. Amen.
Amen. Amen. That was a good scene. And it kind of, even as we were watching it, it stole the thunder for my question that I always ask. And that was, how do you recognize the Bible in this movie?
Yeah.
And it's right there.
It's right there.
Front and center.
David Goliath took it out of the bag.
Yeah.
Just was shocked and threw it out of his head.
That's right. He had those smooth stones.
He had those smooth stones.
Smooth stones. Okay, let's see. Who's your favorite character? Who's your least favorite character in the movie?
We all have the least favorite character.
Yeah, what's her name anyway? I never even really caught her name.
I don't know.
We'll go with Miss English teacher.
And she became the principal.
She did?
After your boy had a heart attack.
Oh.
Right?
Miss Prince.
Yeah, the principal. She's the principal, and she is terrible. We kept wondering, like, she's sitting there at the game with her arms crossed, like,
I don't even want to be here.
I don't want to be here, and I refuse to cheer for my team. Basketball is stupid.
Then why are you here?
Justus literally said, how many times, Dana? He literally said, like, 30 times, why is she even at the game? Why is she here? If you don't want to be here, then go home. Like, first of all, two things. It's a movie. Second of all, it was filmed in 1984. She can't hear you.
She probably did.
Well, there's reasons why she went to the game.
What was the reasons?
Well, like her mom enjoyed basketball.
That does.
And her dad, her mom and her dad.
She could just sleep in her car.
Her mom
Yeah.
to the basketball game. It's 1951, people.
Okay, I have a hot take question. Who's a worse villain, Thanos or this principal?
Principal.
I think she's worse than Thanos.
Like, she's actually... It's not like she's, like, a bad person. It's just, like, first of all, let the kid play basketball.
Yeah.
And then second of all, if you don't care about basketball, just don't go.
Yeah, just don't go. Don't go to the games.
She felt
It's
so
not
pointless.
about that, though, guys.
What is it about, Dana?
It's
Tell
about
us.
Guys, it's about
the mom and her mom and dad that are older.
Dad's dead.
Dad's dead,
Dad's
and so
not
the
alive.
mom loves to go to the games, and so
She does.
she brings her mom to the games out of respect.
You could...
Mother's
So what
Day.
you're saying is Mother's Day. Hashtag Mother's Day.
You know, you could just, like, leave her there for, like, you know...
Yeah, why
the
can't she
game.
drop Mama off at the game and then go, like,
Party.
be angry somewhere?
She's being respectful.
1951.
That's not respectful.
They did it different in 1951.
They did.
Okay, is the movie relevant to both generations?
No.
To my generation and to your generation?
No. Simple.
Why isn't it relevant to your generation?
Just 1951.
Yeah, but the themes of a father and son, dad's an alcoholic, son wants to, make him right. At the end of the movie, the son says to the dad, I'm going to buy you a house. By the way, this is the kind of thing I want you to do for me. We've talked about this many times. Now,
Yeah.
I'm a recovering alcoholic, but I'm not a practicing alcoholic. So I feel like there's some parallels here. And what I want you to take from this is when you're a general manager for the Denver Nuggets, I need a mansion. Okay?
I can give you a small loan of $1 million.
I love it. Silver and gold have I none, but such as I have, I will take unto thee. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, because I don't know Shakespeare.
It wasn't Shakespeare. It was the Apostle Chris Paul. But anyway, I think the storylines were every bit as relevant today as they were then. You don't think so?
I felt it was less relevant than it would be in like the 80s, and I felt like every year that passes by, it's less relevant.
It gets less and less relevant.
Especially with the fact that there's no 3-point line.
I was going to say, here's what's not relevant. Nobody ever dunks a basketball in this movie.
And
Even
then, like-
even at the end when there's African American players on the court, they're like, "I'm gonna go ahead and lay it up." Nah,
Like,
bro,
no,
you're supposed
you
to dunk it.
You dunk.
But back then they didn't do that. It's 1951. When was basketball even created?
1902.
Yeah, James Naismith.
Was it in Montreal or
It
Toronto?
was in
kind of
Georgia.
get where it is.
It's in Georgia because they had the peach baskets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I think it was relevant, but I mean, gosh, if you say it wasn't, then I guess you're speaking for your generation, right?
Yeah.
So not relevant. Okay. If they made this movie, we talked about this. If they made this movie in 2018, what would be different about it?
I think it would be mostly the same, except HD, more HD and better camera work.
Maybe like the 3-point line would be there. The shot
No.
clock would be there. What are you talking
No,
about?
because we're talking about.
No, I mean, that's the thing. If you were filming a movie that was set in 1951,
It's not that much different.
I don't think a lot would be all that different.
Maybe I would like.
You're right. The cinematography.
Maybe there would be a bit more CGI.
Sorry, I didn't realize what the question was.
The basketball in that movie was pretty weak sauce.
Yeah,
It really
pretty bad
was.
basketball.
Okay, Justus, on a scale of 1 to 10, how many Fikes do you give this?
4.
Ooh, that's harsh, Dana. Okay, I would give this movie like a 5.5. And Dana, this is your favorite movie of all time.
Well, I would
What-
say 10.
You give it a
No.
10, even again after watching it tonight. This is the
Yes.
first time you've watched it in how many years?
It's been 20 years.
20 years since you watched it.
Yeah.
And you still think
Mom,
it's a
yeah.
10 out of 10.
I connected with it. Yeah.
I'm a bit disappointed in you, but
It's okay to come down off of your score. You don't have to be rigid
like
about
Daddy thought that beforehand. Back to the
I really
Future would
like
be
it. Like, I
8
don't ever
or higher.
cry in movies, and I kind of cried in this tonight.
You cried tonight?
Yeah.
How did you cry?
And I
At
never
what?
cry, right?
What did you cry at?
That last speech, like, really got me.
I'll never understand
I
you.
won't either.
This is the thing. Young people, when you marry someone, it's good to marry someone who's a mystery to you. It's good. Like, men are built for the hunt, not for the kill. And I'm still chasing you, lady. I still don't understand the way your mind works, and it fascinates me. And I want to understand you more and more.
All right, next segment.
Hashtag Mother's Day.
Hashtag, we're going on to the next segment, Boss Move.
Boss moves. We be making boss moves. We be making boss moves.
We be making
boss moves.
We be making. Oh, sorry. Oh, snap.
Thank you for that, Dana. All right, Justus. Who this week is getting your boss move of the week? Now, for the listeners, boss move is an award or kind of just a. We just like to kind of make mention of a general manager in sports who made a move that we think was a really, really good move. And so, Justus, this week, who are you giving the boss move to?
No one but the one, the only, the person that was lucky enough to sign the previous Broncos running back, 2-time All-Pro member, C.J. Anderson. This GM, Marty Herney, deserves this award because he signed the soon-to-be best running back on his team. Take that, Christian McCaffrey. You're now a wide receiver. What about you, Daddy? What do you think?
I don't know if I can give it to Marty Herney, and I'll tell you why. 2 reasons. Number one, people probably his whole life called him Marty Hernia. And I just think,
You took my joke! I was like, before
That's right, because that was a boss move. I took your joke.
Before we were recording, I said, can I call him Marty Hernia?
And I'm going to tell you this right now. Number 2 reason is because how many chances did he have to take Darius Geis?
Well, everybody pretty much had 2.
So I'm sorry, Marty Hernia. I can't give you the boss move of the week because you passed up on the rookie of the year Gucci, Darius Geis.
Go Tigers.
If Gucci does not win the award, how much
I'm not
do
even
you
worried
bet?
about it. I literally have
I'll make a bet that he
I have
doesn't
the
win.
Back to the Future almanac. I promise you, he is winning the Rookie of the Year.
Look, we can make a bet on air right now.
What's the
I'll bet
bet?
you $10 whole dollars.
Why are you-
US dollars.
This is where I'm worried
That Darius Geis will not win Rookie.
I'm worried that I may have failed you as a father because you're so ready to always bet people and gamble. This is not good.
Yeah, well, you taught me blackjack early.
Oh gosh, put your business in the street. All right, boss move.
Wait, let's make this deal.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing this.
Because you know he's not winning.
No, I believe in my soul that he is, but I need to see the preseason to make my first decision. Okay?
No, we make it now.
No.
That's why he's a boss.
No, boss.
No, that's not a boss.
Let me tell you, the number one rule of general manager is you leverage your influence. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know what that means, but I'm trying to do it right now. Okay.
You're not. Look, whatever you said would be saying, okay, let's up it up to 20.
What you're saying is put your money where your mouth is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm putting my money where my mouth is, and it's Darius Geis will not win Rookie of the Year.
Okay, I'll tell you what. Do you have a pick for who will win Rookie of the Year?
Yeah.
Who?
It is Saquon Barkley.
Okay, this is the bet. I will bet you this. What team is he on?
Giants.
Okay. Oh my soul, you have just you done did it now, boy. You done did it. You done did it.
You
All right.
done lost.
Okay, who is the Redskins quarterback?
Right now it's Alex Smith.
You done did it. Because I'm going to tell you right now, Alex Smith is going to be handing the ball to my boy, Darius Gucci Geis, all season long. But your boy Eli Manning is going to be throwing it all over the field. And Saquon's going to be like, say, bro, can I get the ball? Watch, all season, not a game. So here's the bet. You ready?
You know what I'm going to say?
What?
He can still catch the ball out of the backfield, and Darius can't do that.
Terrific news. Here's the bet. In other words, I'm not going to go Darius Geis and you get the field. But we'll go Darius Geis, Saquon Barkley. And I will bet you $5.
Okay. How about this?
But like if Baker Mayfield wins
it's
Rookie
a
of the
wash.
Year, then it's a wash.
Okay.
Okay, we have Dana as a witness. Okay. You heard it here first, people.
I'm confident
All
that
year,
at
dude.
most I would not lose anything.
I'm pulling for two teams this year with all my soul.
Jacksonville and the Saints.
Well, no. I like the Saints. But Jacksonville and Washington. Because I'm pulling for Gucci.
This man changes his NFL team every week.
I'm going to tell you what else, too. I can't wait for the draft.
Next year?
No, the fantasy draft. I'm getting all Tigers.
Oh, can I
Live
join?
purple, love gold. What is it?
Wait, can I join this year?
I'm telling you right now, you don't know nothing about these Tigers. Yeah. It's about to get real. All right, so that's it for this week.
For everybody that plays Richie Fike in fantasy, make sure you draft all Tigers.
We got Leonard Fournette, Beasley, Odell Beckham Jr., Jarvis Landry.
He's gonna
Gucci.
Yeah.
So now I got two running backs from LSU. I'm about to go ham.
No, you're gonna do terrible.
Is that a turkey sandwich? Nope, it's ham. Gotcha. Bambolino. All right, that's enough for Boss Moves this week. Justus, it's now time for what we love, and that is the Stroop Award of the week. Sing along, y'all. Well, we thought since it's Mother's Day weekend that we would give the Stroop Award this week to the moms in our lives. So, Dana, I'll let you start. We have, Justus has 3 grandmas.
I do.
Yeah, which is pretty special when you really think about it. And so, Dana, why don't you start? Who are you going to honor right now?
Well, I'm going to honor my mom.
Okay. You can honor her without banging the desk. Okay, so why? What is it about your mom that you'd like to say? What have you learned from your mom? That's the Stroop Award, right? The things that we've learned from people. So what have you learned from your mom, Dana?
Well, one of the things I really love about my mom, hey Mom, is how sentimental she is. She is very caring, very detailed oriented when it comes to like holidays and gifts and pictures and moments and memories and all that stuff.
And Bibles.
I'm not, so it really like has helped me.
What did you learn this from her, or did you just go no thanks?
I don't know. Like, I'm not really big on pictures.
I know.
Yeah.
Why is that?
I don't like looking at me in a picture, so I just don't do it.
Oh, it's
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I like looking at myself. I don't know what you're talking
Whoa,
Whoa.
wait a second. That must mean you're my son. Uh-oh. Because Daddy likes. I sent your mom some pictures this week.
Okay.
And she sent me a long text message back. Thank you so much, Fike. It meant so much to me. And I really think it did.
It did, yeah.
All right.
And then with I have another mom.
Yes.
Mimi, which is Carol, and she is extremely hardworking, and so learned a lot of that and hospitality. She always has everybody over and cooking for people, and I like doing that too. So.
Yeah, she really is. She's nonstop. She never sits still.
Yeah.
She's so like she's Martha. Mm-hmm. And you are that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have that in me.
Justus. Well, let me do mine, and then I'll let you do yours, Jay.
Yeah, because mine's one might say, the best mom on this planet.
Oh, wait a minute. So my mom, her grandma name is Honeybee. And if you don't know Honeybee,
she has a honeybee tattoo.
She does have a honeybee tattoo, and I don't think she's all that bashful about sharing it with people.
I don't think so, no.
She'll show you.
Yeah.
Just walk up and say, "Can I see your tattoo?" She'll show it gladly.
Don't though. It's in a very awkward place.
It is a little awkward.
Is it on? It's on
It's
her
on
butt,
her,
right?
It's on her buttocks.
I think it's a little higher
it
up.
is.
No, it's actually on her buttocks.
Don't say buttocks.
Have you seen it?
She sent me a picture of it.
Oh,
I was like, "Do you have it?"
This is getting awkward. Anyway, Melissa is her name, and Melissa means honeybee, and so that's how she came up with the name. I think it's cute. Anyway, my mom, what I love about my mom, my favorite thing about her is she's never met a stranger.
Yeah, that's true.
She's never met a stranger.
To everyone.
And I wonder sometimes if it's because she actually thinks that she knows the people she's talking to. Like, she met them sometime, and then I'll be like, "How do you know her, Mom?" She's like, "I don't know her. I just was talking to her." Like, she will talk to people like they are her best friends. Like, "Girl, you're so crazy. I can't believe it." And, like, she'll just talk to somebody. Like, every time we went to Albertsons, she found a new best friend.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And I think I have a little bit of that in me.
Yeah.
You do.
Which is good. I mean, I think it's a really, really
Like
strong...
every Sunday, what I've noticed from you is you go out and, like, talk to the people.
Yeah. I try to be relational with the people, and I think I learned that from her. So shout out to Honeybee. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah,
Now,
and she really tries to really pursue us too.
She is. She's a really, really good grandmother for sure. Really, really good. Justus, what about you? What have you learned from your mom?
What I've learned from my mom is a lot of things, but the one thing that I feel like I love about my mom so much is her character.
Oh,
Whoa.
Went deep with it.
Yes. See, I'm a deep person.
Keep cooking.
So, my mom, very character influenced. I've got a lot of what her character is, which is loving, caring, and some of the bad qualities, such as anger issues.
Wait, no, it took a dark... Hold on, it just took a dark turn. It took a dark turn. We got to keep it positive. Keep it positive on Mother's Day. Come on, hashtag Mother's Day now.
Yeah, hashtag Mother's Day.
But I love her so much, and I love her, so I'm going to give her a hug right now. that you can't see.
Oh, it's a cyber hug. Once again, it's an audio platform.
I gotta keep it going.
Keep it going. So happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. We only have time for one more segment, and that is the question game. And so each of us are going to get one question each for the question game. And it goes a little something like this.
And I have a question for everybody here tonight.
Asking all these questions, why you asking all these questions? Asking all these questions, why you asking all these questions?
I got questions.
Asking all these questions, why you ask so many questions?
Now let me ask you something. I got another question.
Asking all these questions, why you asking all these questions? Asking all these questions, why you ask so many questions? Asking all these questions, why you ask so many questions? No further questions!
Let the games begin.
All right. Justus, you go first. What's your question? And who is it for?
All right. To Mommy.
Oh, yeah, to Mommy.
Nervous.
What was the best experience of your young adult life?
Young adult. So what is that? Like, would you say like 18 to 24?
18 to around 24.
So that it would be honeymoon night.
Yeah. Pretty much.
I mean, there's no question.
Other than honeymoon nights and stuff like that.
Okay.
We did a lot of traveling and doing music.
Yeah.
I think that was like really fun for, I mean, if we're not talking about marriage or honeymoon night and all that jazz.
I think we should talk about it. But then again, I always think we should talk about it.
Well, obviously, being married has been my favorite thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's Mother's Day. It's not Father's Day. You don't have to butter me up.
But also traveling a lot with a band and a van or wherever.
Wait, was it a white van?
We've traveled everywhere in a way. Multiple things.
Please tell me it was a white van.
But lots of fun, different band members. But that was probably the best.
Always trust the man in the big white van.
I don't think you should. But anyway.
Okay, my question, Dana.
Why do I have to answer?
Because you're a very special guest.
Day, and you're a special guest.
If you, so this is a question I have for you, and that is, it's a Mother's Day question. Heading into a Mother's Day weekend, what kind of expectation do you find yourself consistently having for like what should happen on Mother's Day weekend? Do you think of it because like for your birthday, it's like your birthday month, like all month it's your birthday and we need to remember it. But like for Mother's Day,
you're like that too.
Well, yeah, sure. We're not talking about me right now. We're not talking about me right now.
With my birthday.
What about yourself? I'm asking you about Mother's Day weekend. What are your, going into the Mother's Day weekend, what are your expectations?
Well, you've done a great job on every Mother's Day. And so I don't have high expectations, but, you know, spending time with the family.
What you won't be doing this year.
Yeah, we're going to breakfast tomorrow.
Yeah.
Spending time with the family is a big deal. I really like Mother's Day cards.
Mother's Day cards, yeah.
With the the kids' signatures and things like that.
Does it matter to you if it's like a handwritten note from your kids?
Oh, I would love that.
Oh, wow.
That's better than...
Are you listening to this?
That's better than buying a card.
Oh, wow. A handwritten note. Man, gosh, just... Yeah, Justus is winking at me
this
right
weekend,
now.
Judah said mommy a lot.
He loves you so much.
And that's the first he's really started saying mommy. And so that's been a big deal.
His two favorite words are mommy, daddy, and help.
Yeah.
What about Jay?
I haven't heard that very
but
much.
it's more help. But it's like help.
Help.
So,
help.
yeah.
He's precious. He's a precious soul. All right. All right, your question, Ladybug. What you got?
All right, so I'm going to just ask both of you.
Oh, wow. I'm ready.
This question. If you had to be an animal, what would you be and why?
Simple. Doge. Because I get pet all the time.
Dog.
Oh, dog.
It's the old term for a dog.
Okay.
That is a fascinating answer, Justus. Of all the animals in the animal kingdom,
you want to be a dog.
The one that you would be is a dog.
I would be a dog.
I would be a dog. Because I get pet all the time, and I get loved all the time.
You get to sleep, eat, and be
I
loved.
get to sleep, eat, and love on people.
You usually have this already.
True.
I would be a hawk.
So boring.
No. Guess what?
So they can shoot you?
Guess what a dog can't do?
Fly.
Like an eagle. I'm telling you right now.
Would you be the green one?
You know what I would be? I would be soaring over you two little
Because he's so nosy.
earthbound creatures. I don't need people to pet me, but what I do like is I need people to look up at me and say, "Wow, look at that hawk."
Let me shoot him.
No,
Let me shoot it down.
Ain't nobody trying to shoot a hawk.
Yeah, people shoot hawks.
Who's shooting hawks?
They shoot birds all the time.
This takes me back to Childish Gambino. We have a gun problem in America. If we're out here shooting hawks down.
Nobody's shooting dogs.
Nobody shoots dogs.
They shoot them in China.
Hey, we don't make fun of China. What China do to you?
My original answer would be the lion because it's the king of the jungle.
That's what I
You
thought
know how
it
I
would
roll.
be, yeah.
The lion is a boss. But I think I want to
So
fly.
what you're trying to say is you make boss moves.
Maybe
I
you
wanna
should be
fly.
an eagle because you can't shoot eagles.
You know what made me
Fly,
sad
eagles,
is when
fly.
we were at Dollywood and they had the bald eagles,
Yeah.
but they had a net above them, so they were trapped in there. I was like, this is a travesty. I don't need to see a bald eagle if he's going to be trapped. I want to see him flying like a boss. You know what I'm saying?
He's making those boss moves.
We saw a hawk yesterday out in where were we? In Hearst, just flying through the air, just like you see me. I know you see me, and I just like that. I like a hawk. You know what I'm saying?
I just want you to know, they can't see you. So why were you just?
Oh, he saw me. You know why? Because I was wearing my new Roger Federer shoes.
No, I mean
not just shoes. He had a hot pink shirt on.
You don't know nothing about this lava glow.
No, I was talking about how you were just acting like you were flying around.
No, the hawk is saying to me, "I know you see me. I know you see me."
Yeah,
you're
but
saying
why
the
are you
people,
acting as?
Oh, you're making fun of me because the people can't see me spreading my
Yeah.
hands out right now. That's
Yeah.
good. Touche, my brother.
got you.
Touche, my brother. All right. Well, with that, that's the end of another incredible Fight Club episode. We want to thank our special guest. Come on, give it up for, ladies and gentlemen, Dana Fike. She is not on Twitter, but she.
Not on Facebook either.
You are on
Don't
Facebook.
try to help me.
Oh, you
At
are.
Dana Fike.
No.
At
I'm a
Dana
private
Fike.
person.
She's all over Facebook.
At Dana Fike.
Let me tell you what
and
Dana does.
She doesn't have an Instagram
Let me tell you
or
what
Twitter.
let me tell you what Dana's move on Facebook is. Every
What
time
is
she
it?
sees something she likes, she's like, "I'm gonna share this post. I think I'm gonna share this one."
Yeah, I don't say anything.
She didn't come up with original stuff, but she gonna retweet you on Facebook. So anyway, let me get us out of here. We are at the Fight Club on Twitter, at the Fight Club on Instagram. There is a The Fight Club page on Facebook where we may or may not post a reaction video of Dana watching Childish Gambino.
Okay, no, you're not doing that.
We filmed
Actually,
it.
we are, and we filmed it already.
No, I'm
It's
like
going
in
up.
my pajamas. No.
Okay.
It's up. It's already up.
It's
Like,
not.
It's done.
It's already up.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap. Hey, we love y'all. Thank y'all so much for your support and your love. Remember, we are going to do a mailbag episode at the end of this month. So we need your emails. We need you to tell us what kind of questions you want to ask us in the question game. It's going to be an all-question episode. And so we need your questions and your thoughts. With all that said, we love you. We'll see y'all next time, everybody.
Peace.